Now, I love old things, and that really shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody who actually knows me, which, to be fair, not a lot do. All you guys are faceless profile pictures on my screen. I don't know any of you. The point is, I love old things, and I happen to have quite a bit old things. Probably an unhealthy amount of old things. Let me give you a little sample, huh? The Google Pixel, the Droid Turbo, the iPhone 4S, the iPhone 3GS, this old Samsung phone that looks kinda like a bomb, a completely cracked and busted iPod Touch, the same iPod Touch but less cracked and busted, an iPod Nano with a black spot, an iPod Nano, Walkman, a slightly newer Walkman, the cool Walkman, cool camera from 2012, even cooler camera from 2003. Oh, the nugget pile is falling. A damn Game Boy. This portable CD player made by... And of course, the main focus of today's show, this CD player. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be pretentious, oh my god, it's falling, and tell you that these things are better than your phone, because they're not. They're really not. Everything you're seeing here, the CDs, the iPods, the cameras, this can do 1,000 times better, and then some. So the truth of the matter is, they're all garbage, pretty much. I know a lot of Nintendo fans will look at me and say, oh, but the Game Boy, it was revolutionary. I'm not saying it wasn't revolutionary. I'm saying that nowadays, they're obsolete. You can't argue with me about that. Are you telling me you're gonna take your Samsung Galaxy 1 and you're gonna be able to play music, play games, take calls, and connect to the 4G network with this thing? No. Oh yeah, I also forgot the iPod mini. I'm not here to tell you that all of this stuff is better than your phone. I'm here to tell you that you should maybe just give it another chance. And hear me out. I know I just said they were all garbage and not worth your time, but hold on. Let me just clear this junk real quick. This thing's pretty damn cool, so it's gonna sit right there. Here is my collection of Tally Hall CDs. This one's original, this one's a reprint. I ordered this 5 months ago and only just arrived. Well, it can stay there for now. This is an original 2008 copy. I didn't know that until I bought it. And I was super hyped about it, but the problem was, I didn't get any cool stickers with it. You know, Needle Juice, Tally Hall sticker, replace Tally Hall sticker here, that's cool. I didn't get any of that. Well, on the up and up, I got this thing, which I know. Pretty good album. Hello. Like I said earlier, the main focus of this is gonna be this guy. Look at this thing, it's such a chonkster. It's already got good and evil ready to go, son. Look at that. So, why should you spend time on this thing? Why should you waste your time with a CD player that skips whenever you bump the desk too hard? I'll tell you why, and it's for one reason. Audio quality. See, look guys, bass boost. When I say that I'm a Tally Hall mega fan, I mean it. I mean, look, here's complete demos. There's the 2005 version of this album. There is Kojum Dip. Hey look, before I ordered that one, that's why I listened to Tally Hall. There's the Pringy EP, and there's Miracle Musical. Unfortunately, no Joe Holly, mainly because it's still in a CD player. So like, I know Tally Hall. Oh god, the lamp's falling in. And I know how they're supposed to sound. I got good headphones. The Koss Porta-Pros, they're great. So I know how these things sound. And when I tell you that when I listened to this album today, there were new sounds I've never heard before. So basically the song in the middle of this album called A Lady, you see it right there? That song has a guitar on the left speaker that I never heard before. And I wouldn't have heard it unless I was listening to CD. And I'm not using MP3 files to listen to it, I'm listening to FLAC. FLAC, the uncompressed file format that takes up half a gigabyte per song. And I've never heard that guitar before. It's awesome. I mean, let's be honest, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. This thing has a slight buzzing sound to it, so I'm currently looking for a better CD player. Whether or not I ever actually buy one, I don't know. Of course, I do have this thing, but this is a name brand. I have no idea who GPX is. I got a better spring though, look at that. Nugget torture! Ah! Don't worry, it already has a swollen battery. It can't get much worse. That or a fire. So, you're not using this because you think it's better than your old Nugget here. It's not. It's infinitely worse. Having to load CDs and wait for it to find its spot in the disc, that takes a long time. And those seconds that it takes to press play and wait for it to find its spot adds up to a lot of time. And of course, you can't use this in the car, because if it's in the car, you hit bumps, it skips. And it sucks. And like I said earlier, there's a slight buzzing sound. But what I'm trying to get at, these all sound like negatives, and trust me, they do sound like negatives because they are. I love the experience. I'm one of those people who think that the experience of using something is better than the final product itself, right? That's why I keep these old nuggets around. I like listening to music on these things. I like playing Flappy Bird on these things. Yes, I have Flappy Bird loaded on this thing. Will I show you? No. It's dead. It's the same reason why I like still using this old-ass Walkman, because look, physical buttons. You press play, and you press down on play. Oh my god, this thing still has batteries in it. Whoops. I'm an honest man, and that honesty is my downfall, because I actually don't have much to say, other than dig out your old electronics, have fun with them. Because listen, in the end of the day, if you're just mindlessly clicking play on something to listen to the, ooh, I just made a sound with this, and mindlessly listening to music just because it's something to do, I say take a step back and use something that's fun to use and that's quirky and weird. Like, this is quirky and weird. This is quirky and weird. The iPhone 4S is weird. I'm not saying that's not weird to enjoy things. What I am saying is the enjoyment factor of using it is completely different from the actual experience. Now, I'm gonna be honest, what I just said might be completely filler. What I just said might actually mean nothing. I don't know. You know, saying it was fun while it lasted, I'll tell you what. Oh, by the way, this collection of old electronics I just showed you over there, that's only my portable electronics. It gets much worse when we look at my consoles. I have a Dreamcast right off camera, and a PlayStation 1 tucked behind a portrait. Oh, blue light, no. TV remote.